I'm philosophical. This is my channel. We're healing over here. Healing, growing, showing, exposing. Also be careful. I want to tell you guys, be careful of people who don't lead you in other directions for other information that they've learned on their journey. Because if you don't have other people sharing other channels that are also on the same spiritual journey, awakening and everything, then that means they're not on it and they don't care about it. They're just focused on their channel and how they can make money on their channel. All right. What else did I want to say? I guess it'll just come to me. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you guys also, in the beginning of my awakening, I was very reliant on other channels to find out what the fuck was going on with me, why I was being separated, why it seemed like I was going through a really dark time of depression, which I now know is the dark night of the soul, why I was losing everything. I learned about karma. So there's a lot of channels and I'm so grateful for them. And they helped me. One of the first ones was Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. He started talking about a lot of shit that made sense. And then eventually you'll watch these channels and you'll get to the point where you grow on your own so much that you don't need these other people now as guides. You appreciate them, you separate yourself. Maybe you watch once in a while, but you're not relying on it to find out shit about your own journey, your own path, and your own life, right? So but you're supposed to be, if you're learning from other people and other channels, you're supposed to be sharing this information, which is why I share a lot of the frequency channels and that chick Gina Marie Colvin and HG Tudor with the narcissist, because he's an actual narcissist and he admits it. It's it's really bad when you have a straight narc who created a channel and you have more respect for that person than you do some of these other people who are hiding behind masks and acting like they're guides and they're healers and they're whistleblowers and whatever. And all they're doing is just regurgitating things that they found on other people's channels and making a compilation of the shit and calling it their own. There's so many frauds out there. It's unbelievable to me. So eventually, you guys are going to get to a certain level of ascension where you're not going to need somebody. You won't even need me anymore. You're going to heal from narcissistic abuse and you're going to start doing your own thing and you're going to be guided to now spread that message to others because the entire planet needs healing from this. Okay. So yeah, eventually you're not going to need anyone. I don't watch many people at this point because it's I want to learn things from my own path now. I was guided to know why it was happening. I get it now. I understand the basics and the core of the shit, and it's making other things in my life make sense. Even things that are happening now, I'm this is happening because of that. Oh, okay. It's this is happening. I understand envy and jealousy is probably the biggest disease of all. And because it causes dis-ease in people when they don't feel good about themselves, right? Natural disasters. That's it. Let's see what they want to talk about. Okay. Yeah, what's going to happen in the next 5 years? So, those of us who really just want to see this planet rid of evil, some of us, we are here to fight that because we are so strong. We're the strongest beings created. So, with that being said, our path is more difficult because we have more darkness thrown at us. We have more envy. We have more targeting, and we have all this shit. But it's a reason that some of us were actually placed in those really difficult situations because it's you're on the front line for a reason. So, if you know that that's you, take that with pride. Okay? Healthy pride. Because you a badass and that's why you on the front line. Okay? You're like a general in this bitch. Alright, let's see. There goes the house we made a home. I don't know, somebody could be splitting up and saying damn, here goes the life we had together. Networker. Yeah, this could be you guys maybe thinking should I start a channel? Should I start a podcast? What should I do? How should I start it? Right? Enhances unity through sharing of information. Engenders social awareness and empathy. Okay? Not taking somebody else's shit. It was 444 when I read that. Not taking somebody else's shit, making it your own. You will eventually be exposed as a fucking fraud. It's inevitable, okay? It's better 456 for you to just kind of fall back and like maybe like want to start going on your journey by yourself without taking other people's experiences and making it your own. Because bitch, if you haven't gone through some of the shit that some of us have gone through and you want to make that shit your own, the universe is going to give that to you. Do you understand? What'll happen is the universe will read your energy and it's like, oh, so you apparently like this because you talk about it and you haven't been through it. You didn't do the work this one did, right? So we're going to put you through it. We're going to let you see what this person had to go through. Most of these people that are talking on other people's situations, like you couldn't even deal with dreaming about some of the shit that some people have been through, okay? Because you couldn't handle it. And there's a reason you couldn't handle it, because you're not strong enough. So let's see. Now there's the lower attribute of this, which is conveys personal information only for personal gain. Spreads fear and falsehood, right? So falsehood, the frauds, false prophets, if you want to call it that, right? But people, because of the Christianity and religious thing, people think that a prophet is somebody who quotes biblical shit. Like that was another misconstrued thing, where it's like people thought that doing God's work meant just reading out of the Bible or putting a fucking collar on or calling yourself a priest or an evangelist or a prophet, and then all you give is these messages supposedly from God, and it's like, is that your own personal experience? Or are you taking something from a book? Are you opening the Bible, pointing your finger and making a prophetic word because of that stuff, right? It's dangerous. It really is. False prophets, they're people who just are spreading lies. A prophet doesn't have to have anything to do with God or say anything about a God at all, okay? It's just somebody who spreads lies to try to benefit off of that, all right? So let me see. Clarify this networker, please. This is all over social media. A lot of these frauds are coming out. And the only way that they come out is for people to start pulling their mask off, okay? Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone's reliable, someone's loyal here. So this could be you, okay? But I feel like this is also saying Knight of Cups is like, are they offering reliable information, right? Are they offering you some kind of information that's helping you grow or helping you heal? Or are they just strictly putting information out to turn you against others, talking about, like for instance, when you're watching something, or is somebody incorporating a healing energy in what they're doing, or are they just talking about other people and directing all the energy onto other people, aka karmics, okay? So just be careful of that, all right? That these people put the work in. I just saw with the Eight of Pentacles that they actually put the work in to find balance in their life. Tell me more. Knight of Cups. And I don't want to miss a thing. That could be for somebody where somebody feels like, well, I don't want to feel like I missed something. It's like narcissists are like that, man. FOMO. Did you ever hear about that? Fear of missing out. Like they always feel like they're missing out on something, so they have to put themselves in everything. They have to be a part of everything. They don't know how to just sit back on the sidelines because they have this fear of missing out, right? This is why they cheat. They have a fear of missing out. They could be with somebody who's amazing, right? Knight of Cups. They could be with somebody literally who's fucking amazing, and then all of a sudden there could be somebody else that comes around that appears to be more amazing because they're very superficial and they look at shit on the surface, right? The person that they think is more amazing than the other person could be a straight fucking cheater, or serial killer, poisoner for some of these people, right? But they look at everything on the outside because they're superficial beings, right? And they have a fear of missing out. Oh my God, am I going to be able to possibly have a better life than the wife or the husband that I have now? And that's really toxic place to be, because you never feel content and happy with your life because you're always feeling like something is better, or you can have something better with somebody else. It's got to be a really draining way to live life, right? Always feeling like there's something better than what you have. Yeah, this could be a masculine energy that's doing this. There could be somebody that's watching you that you're helping. This could be an Aries, or this could be just a dude. This could just be the masculines, period, that are in need of also healing from narcissistic abuse from women. Okay, this is a lot of things here, but there could be someone specific in your life, if you do have a channel and you are offering some kind of healing or love, it's any kind of positive energy, that you could have a divine masculine that you're offering this to, healing energy. maybe healing their finances and helping them hold on to money and save money. For somebody here, there's somebody who needed a balance in their finances here. Because there's letters and looks like mail in here, I'm drawn to that. You may get some kind of piece of mail, or this dude, you may get from some kind of a father or something. There may be something coming in the mail for somebody. It could be about a large sum of money for somebody here. Let's see, 1010. Tell me more about this. I see somebody offering like genuine love to a masculine energy here. Okay. Tell me more. What's this? Thank you. Okay. Okay, so this is the divine masculine, or this is just the divine masculine energy now that I'm picking up, that are putting the work in and they're on their journey and they're focused on this now. All right. This is like you show genuine love, like Knight of Cups, to a man. No, with seeing them at their worst or their lowest and still being able to show this to them and not saying, well, what do you mean you lost your job? I'm out, or I'm going to go date the neighbor, or I'm going to go fucking on social media and acting like I'm single, because women do this shit a lot too. I feel like somebody here, it's like when you, in order to have these men that I talk about who are in this low vibration change their ways, they have to be given genuine love. Now, some of these guys, because I'm just going to say, were given genuine love and they stomped on it because they took it for granted, right? But the ones who are accepting of this, right? Accepting of Knight of Cups love, like genuine offers of love with no expectation of anything in return, right? They want to put the work in, right? They are on their journey. I feel like there's like a whole group of men who are, they're still in their masculine energy, but they're putting the work in as far as taking responsibility and accountability for decisions they made, why they're in the situation they're in, how they were spending their money, how they were treating women, their mother, their friends, themselves. It's like it just feels like men taking accountability. Okay. Yeah, going into hermit mode. I feel like there's a lot of dudes doing this right now. And that's what we need, because we need men like this. We don't need men who are just looking to women or other men, if you're gay, for opportunity and what you can get off of them. We're supposed to build things off of what we went through and built, not through the backs of other men or other women, but to actually do some shit on your own. Like, the opportunist energy is being disintegrated, and it's going to make it real difficult for people who didn't want to change that or even admit that they were opportunists, because they're not going to be people to get opportunities from anymore, because too many people are waking up to this going on, whether it's that they were having this done to them, or that we've actually done it ourselves, because it's like we've all, 1, 2, 3, 4, like we've all done it. I've done it too. I've been friends with people for what I could get out of them. I would be a fool to say that I didn't, but I'm not going to project this shit and act like it's everybody else and I'm a guide here, but I never did any of this shit myself. All right. You found me. So maybe it's like this. Somebody may have found you. Somebody may have been looking for you to give you some kind of information too. That's for somebody. Found me. I knew you. Right? Uh-oh. Trouble when you walk in. Uh-oh. All right, so that's what this is saying. So you're no longer offering love. This could be women, men, whatever, okay? Somebody's no more offering love to men unless they put the work in, right? Some of you, unless they actually work, okay? Or they're at least working on themselves. It's like you get these dudes who they don't work, and that's cool, because some people just aren't working right now because of all this shit they create, this illness, right? So it's like you can't even knock people for not fucking working. It's like there's people who can't get jobs. If you're really targeted, a lot of people who aren't targeted, they don't fucking understand what it's like, that you will actually have people not hire you. They will be threatened by the fucking government not to hire you. So there's a lack of knowledge on certain situations to be talking about it, okay? So I really try not to talk on situations unless I have a full understanding of it. And I'm not perfect, but I really do try to have a full understanding of what I'm talking about on my channel, okay? So, no longer offering love to men, the emperor. I don't care. This could be fathers, uncles. It isn't just boyfriends and husbands. For guys, this could just be friends. Like, you're no longer offering your friendship to anybody unless they can work on themselves or admit that they have to work on themselves. Okay? Okay. Tell me more. Trouble when you walk in. Tell me more. Thank you. Yeah, because this is going to be you guys at the end, right? And like I said, I feel like because we're not doing this, put it how it fits, whether you're a dude or a chick, you're not offering your energy at all to anybody unless they admit that they need to work on themselves. You get people who blame everybody else. We broke up because of this. So yeah, we're not friends anymore because they did this. I'm not working there because they didn't treat me well. No. All right, this it's because they'll leave you like this, right? They're gonna do the same shit to you, right? They're gonna blame it on you. They're gonna ruin your friendship. They're gonna ruin your relationship. They're gonna fucking quit on you if you own a business, and they're gonna blame it on you, and you're gonna be left. This is the outcome of when you do that, right? So we're all learning these lessons, right? In order to move on, okay, you gotta love yourself, right? So, Page of Cups. You know, you're moving on, you're loving yourself. And because it's like, if I don't care about myself, how the fuck can I care about somebody that's with me? And if that is the energy I'm in, then I must still be in this opportunist energy where I want somebody else to care about me more than I care about myself. That shit don't ever work, right? Yeah, you get stuck. All right, you wind up getting stuck. Now, another thing that I see here too is like Pisces, Aries energy here is that somebody offered their love to what they thought was a dude here. Okay, somebody, a masculine, right? It could be an Aries, and they put all this work in and shit, only to find out, Page of Wands, that this person is a fucking opportunist. This person leaves them like this, right? And then leaves. Okay, possibly somebody stuck with a child here, like stuck with a kid. Somebody's possibly is stuck with a child now because they offered their love to a dude. That they thought maybe even had a business or something like that. Yeah, they could have married this person. Somebody could have married this person. And now it's like they find it out network, or they could be finding out through social media that this person actually is married. Yeah, with the Hierophant. Taurus energy, but they could also be finding out this person has another contract with somebody else. Yeah, look. I don't want this night to end. Yeah, somebody's like, I don't want this night to end, but it's like, if it has to end, let me call so-and-so and make sure that they're available, and then I'll be okay with it. Yeah, this is somebody's looking at things differently. Like, this person is an opportunist. Or I also see that people are learning what I said in the beginning. Like, you offer genuine love to somebody, you can literally change them as a person. That genuine love with no judgment, okay? Not taking shit and just letting them walk all over you, but like no judgment kind of love of like, I've been there too. I could be in this situation, right? Like I said, I don't judge anybody for what they're going through. Anybody. Drugs, stealing, being in jail, not being the best parent, because I've experienced all this personally. My problem with people is when there's somebody you don't even know, or even if you do, and they clearly stated that they don't want any kind of tie with you anymore, and you can't leave that alone. And on top of not leaving that alone, you want to fucking try and destroy what they're doing in their life. Those are the people I have a problem with. Those are the ones I judge. Because I don't believe in this lifetime. I could have done it before though, but I'm still going to judge it this lifetime. I've never done that in this lifetime where I felt the need to try to destroy somebody because they were doing better than myself, or they pulled away from me, or some shit like this. It's like, you're never going to find success doing this shit. People are looking at success differently too. I feel like people are looking at success like it doesn't matter how much money you have. If I said, I'm going to drink 6 less beers a fucking day, and you do it, you successfully did that shit. You know what I mean? It's like there's some misconstrued perception of success having to do with how much money is in your bank account. Okay, that is not the case. You got people that have millions of dollars in the bank account, but it's off the desk of other people. What the fuck is successful about that? Huh? Let me get another one. Look, storyteller. So father. So this could be somebody's father, the father of your kid, or some shit like that, is a storyteller. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Okay, this also can be, look at this though, this could be for you divine masculines that are working, because that Emperor card came out and now this Emperor card's out. Like, I feel like you're just being more supportive, right, for yourself, other people, learning lessons, lifelong learning. You're allowing yourself to be the student. Okay, allowing the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So some of you may be like looking at life symbolically, like when you watch movies, cartoons. That was called Only Human, that song that was just on. So I feel like some of you are like, I'm only human. Like, we're not putting fucking pressure on ourselves for making mistakes, right? So we're not going to allow other people to either. Most of us don't even give a shit that they are, because the people who are pointing fingers at your mistakes haven't done any work and admitted to any fucking mistakes that they've made at all. I want to get some letters for this. All right, let me see. Can you give me some letters for this energy, please? E, E, S. Someone's initials could be E, S, K, E, K. Tell me more. Tell me more. E, K, Y. Oh, key. Yeah, that could be key, actually. So it's almost like you guys are getting the keys, right? The keys. And look at the S's on the bottom. I feel like that's what this is. Like the keys, what? The keys to the streets, right? The keys to life, to getting through life is like learning, allowing yourself to be in the student and not always the teacher, and feeling like you know everything, right? Wanting to be supportive, and instead of like taking and looking for opportunities and shit, but maybe being the one that offers opportunities to people because you did the work on yourself. Seeing life symbolically, not taking shit too seriously. This is fucking amazing, Divine Masculine. For those of you who are in this energy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are just staying to yourself. You're not talking to people who are bullshit. Look at this shit. Look at this. I love this. So this is for all the masculines out there that they want opportunity, but they want to get it themselves. They're not making friends with people only because, what can you do for me? It's like some of us are like, I'd rather sit and talk to the fucking homeless dude up the street who doesn't have shit, because I get more off of their experience, what they went through. They're more wise than some of my friends who have like $60,000, $70,000 vehicles, right? This is just what's happening. Yeah, you guys are moving forward, Cancer energy, but I feel like you guys are just kind of like, you're pushing forward through a difficult time. So look, moving forward. This is definitely constantly moving forward here. Yep, some of you are moving past alcohol, or you're not drinking as much or partying as much, right? Fighting with people, like, I'm just not doing it anymore. Somebody here also, there may be something that has to do with the keys to somebody's vehicle. Somebody may actually get locked out of their vehicle, or somebody may have taken somebody's keys here with the Chariot and the keys. Somebody could have actually lied and stole somebody's vehicle, or took somebody's keys, or some shit like that. Look, yeah, it could be a family member that did this. I also feel like a lot of you freed yourselves from a family. You moved on from a family and you had to do this. It's like, well, I don't want to be the student always in my family. And I feel like they never let me be the teacher, because it's kind of like that. I'm older than you. Right? That don't mean shit, because the soul is what matters. Some of you guys, I've talked to 9-year-old kids whose souls were older than dirt. I could tell, and they were more wise than some 70 and 80-year-old people that I've spoken to. So that don't mean a fucking thing. Experiences go beyond education, she just said. Partnerships, opportunities with partnerships. So some of you, because you broke off and you moved away from a family dynamic, you're going to be getting other opportunities. Like, it's, as much as we don't want to admit it, and our families definitely don't want us to admit it, and some of it's not intentionally, but it is what it is, okay? You don't get opportunities. Some of you worked for family businesses and you were supposed to be doing something else, or you wound up being kind of like the brother/father for some of your siblings. It's different for all of you, but whatever it was, you were supposed to branch off and do other shit. And that's what you're doing. Yeah, you're manifesting. Some of you are like in major manifesting mode. Be careful what you're saying. All right, tell me some more. Yep, I feel like this was definitely a family full of karmic energy, right? The Devil card, I feel like this family wanted you to be bound to them, okay? Came with an undo button. So I don't know, these people could have tried to push your buttons, family members. They really like pushing your buttons. For some of you, I'm telling you, there's something about a keys to a home or keys to a vehicle, okay? You could be dealing with a Capricorn and a Cancer for somebody. For somebody, your father's learning about a Capricorn and a Cancer in your family. Something with keys. Someone's name could be Bob or Bobby here. Yeah. I feel like your family feels like you rejected them or something. But I feel like the thing is like when you were around this family, you never felt like they really gave you much attention anyway. So it's like now all of a sudden, like I branch off and I do my thing, and now you're trying to make me feel bad. This is giving the energy of like family members who would make you guys feel bad if you didn't show up for family dysfunctions, or you didn't, like, you weren't like right on top of that rose kind of shit, right? So it's like, well, you guys made me feel like this, and then now that I moved on away from you and I started learning about life and looking at life differently, right? Now, like, you guys feel like this, but you didn't really care much when I felt like this. That's what this is. Okay. Well, either way, you guys are moving, and I feel like you're just much happier away from these family members, like most of us are. And it's no disrespect to our family members, because not all of them were like leeches and wanted to hold on and were narcissistic and grandiose and gaslighting us. But in order to go where you need to go, you literally have to go into that hermit mode energy. The future will be great, she just said. So you guys know that. Yeah, material harvest. Some of you guys have been manifesting and you don't even realize that you've been throwing some shit up there in the 5D. And this is like the best part about it. Like, I always tell the universe, like, surprise me and shit, because I already know that my aura is positive. I already know that I speak positive and I say positive things in my mind, and so I'm very careful when I put my focus on. I do subconscious mind flushes, and then I fill my brain up with positive shit, and I see life. There's nothing happening to me. It's all for me. If something gets taken from me, then I probably wasn't responsible enough, that I didn't care enough about it to let it get taken, or I was hanging around people that I shouldn't have been hanging around. It's like every time something happens in my life, I always look for the positive in it. There's a positive in every fucking thing possible. There really is. And I know sometimes, like in the beginning when people were telling me that, it's like, no, don't tell me there's something positive in people trying to traffic you. Right? But now the positive is I expose the shit and I'm bringing awareness to this stuff. Okay. That's what I'm doing. 26. So like there's always something good that comes out of every situation. What else do we need to know? I feel like this is for you, Divine Masculine. Shadow side. You're doing your shadow work. That's amazing. I feel like a lot of you are like, damn, I got a motherfucking shadow side. And yeah, you had to go through some loss. This is giving me like purging energy, like dark night of the soul, but like, does it have to be really so dark? It depends on who's in your life. If you're going through the dark night of the soul and you still have people in your life that you're supposed to be, you know what song right now? How to Save a Life. So you could feel like somebody saved your life, Divine Masculine. For some of you, you're the one that someone else feels like you saved their life, but there's a masculine here who feels like someone's life was saved by somebody else. So, all right, I'm going to keep going. So, going through the dark night of the soul and still being around people you're supposed to separate from is going to make it 100 times worse. 27, 22. I feel like you guys, I was forced and pulled away from, well, there were multiple facets, right? I was being set up. I was having spell work done to me to keep me away from my family. Some of my family members were involved in it. I'm targeted. Like, it could be so many things that I don't think that deep into it now. All I know is that everything works out for me in the end. Because during all this shit that was happening to me, yeah, I know that this is why I came here, okay? And ain't nobody fucking stopping me. So that's a lot of you guys too, Divine Masculine, is like, you guys know you have a destiny here, right? Some of you guys are really suffering in silence, trying to play too tough, right? Because it's like big, men don't cry kind of thing, and that's not true. You got men who have this brute attitude where they don't cry, but what makes you a man if you're sitting there fucking using women and beating on women and verbally abusing women? Like, you might as well cry. If that's how you see crying is weak, then you weak motherfuckers, right? You'd be better off crying than putting your hands on women and treating them like shit, especially when a woman gave birth to you, huh? The fuck is that about, right? 2020. How are these men going to sit there and disrespect their wives and their girlfriends, their sisters, when you wouldn't be here without that umbilical cord that was cut? You feel me? Some of them, they never cut it. They can't cut it. They can't get away from their moms. Some of these moms are these dudes' karmics, like I said in the other reading. Some of these dudes had karmic exes and karmic mothers and stuff, and so some of these dudes had moms that were more jealous of their relationships with women than any ex they ever had. It's just different for every one of us, and that's why some of us have experienced multiple of these things in life, and we can talk about it, right? So be careful of people who don't ever talk about anything personally that they're speaking on themselves. They are not healers. They are not guides. They are using other people's experiences to benefit off of. Tell me about this shadow side, or give me another hope. Yeah, I feel like you got this is amazing. 17 and 18 here, so it's almost like movement forward, this constant movement forward. I feel like you guys going through the dark night of soul, or you may have gone through a period where it's like, I don't want to get rid of my shadow side, right? It's like I want to stay in the light, but I understand this is needed. It's like light and shadow. This is like balancing your light and dark. I love this because you have to. You have to. There's no other way. You can't be all in light. You'll be used, and you'll attract only dark, right? You can't always be in your shadow side, because then you become just like your ops. It's like they talk about this omnipresent force, right? This godlike force. That's what it is, right? It's balance of masculine, feminine, light, and dark. That's us. When you're in that vibration, you carry that godlike energy yourself, not outside of you. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, push. I feel like there's a purge going on. Push, like you're pushing yourself, like you're being forced to push through a dark time. Most of us are, okay? King of Swords in reverse. I don't know if that meant to come out in reverse, but this could have been you guys, right? Using that sword for like wrong, maybe like not respecting women, not really saying the right words, kind of like wanting to have control. Or I feel like somebody here also is only working in their fucking shadow side, right? Somebody here is like they have no hope. They're only working in their shadow side. They don't have any control of anything. But this is also telling me that you guys had to give up the idea of having control of everything in your life, right? The more you try to control things that are just not supposed to be controlled, it's like, it just makes it more difficult. I feel like this is a lot saying about a lot of dudes going through the dark night of the soul and having people who've already gone through it and being drawn or being guided to watch or listen to people who've been through this shit and tell you, like, give up, they need to have control. If you have to lose things, there's a reason. Some of these things they're irrelevant, right? I mean, I'm not going to say people are irrelevant, but if you feel like somebody here really doesn't want to see you move forward, then what is the point of being around them? You can love them from afar. And material things, you can't be attached to material things. That's matrix shit. Tell me more. Yeah, Emperor, look. You had to let go of control. King of Swords in reverse. Like, if all the kings and the queens on the throne, yeah, you got to stay on your throne. I feel like this is what you guys are doing. You gave up control, right? The need to have control of everything in your life. And now you're this. Aries energy again, but I feel like this is just that masculine energy. This is definitely divine masculines. I'll show you how a real queen behaves. So some of you could be actually like learning this from a feminine to save me. I feel like I'm telling you, this saving me again. There's a masculine who feels, this could be just you generally, divine masculine, that you feel like I know, like I was in this King of Swords energy in reverse, like you can't tell me and nobody can save me, I'm the man. But I feel like you guys have to give that up, and I feel like there's a female involved here that's helping you do this, and that's the irony of the situation. You're seeing somebody sit on their throne and it's making you want to do the same thing. It's like you're learning from somebody else's life or their story. Yeah, you guys are putting the work in. I feel like you guys are, so work may be slow for you guys right now. So for some of you, your work slowed down, maybe because like you had to go through this period stronger than I ever was before. So this is listen, this is just a lot of the people who are willing to put the work in right now. They're willing to put the work in right now. They're staying loyal to their path. Setting the tone. Being the example, right? Freeing yourself from all kinds of shit. Just being happy with your life. Not feeling like, well, I don't have 15 cars. Like, most of these fucking people have all these cars. They either got it, not everybody, but a lot of them, they got it from bullshit, lies, scams. Okay, some of these people off other people's debts. A lot of these people can't afford the fucking shit that they bought now because the whole planet is being judged. So on material shit. There's a big thing happening here with people being judged for putting money before another person's well-being. This has been going on like since the beginning of my awakening. I know a lot of my family members are being judged for this. Look, you had to have money slow down here. Your money had to slow down. You're doing the work, and while you were doing the work, I feel like you were in this Knight of Pentacles energy, but you still had everything. You still have everything you need. For some of you, you already went through this phase, and for others of you, you're just starting. For others of you, it's in the middle. It depends on when you watch this. But you know that this is the outcome. This is the outcome here. Kings and queens. There's a reason I came on. A lot of you know you came from royal bloodlines and you are royalty. And that's just a fucking fact, right? Some of you guys, you're doing this on your own independently or you're being pushed to. Uptown girl. Yeah, there's a lot of shit about rich and uptown and wealth and royalty. But you got to go through that shadow side. You got to deal with that. You have to be able to use that in a healthy way. It doesn't mean yelling at women, abusing them verbally, putting your hands on them. Like, you know, healthy masculine energy, right? For an uptown girl. Can't afford to buy her pearls. You're like, little bitch, like, I don't want a bitch that thinks that, like, the only thing I'm worth is what I can buy for them. So that's another thing that you guys are doing. Some of you are doing this on your own. You're like, I'm more successful by myself than when I have any friends around me, right? This Knight of Pentacles could also be friends. Like, you want loyal, reliable people. It's like divine masculine. You don't want any lovers, family members, or friends unless they're loyal, because you understand that, like, I don't need you. I can actually gain success 35 all by myself, right? It would be nice if I had a loyal person in my life, but I can't stop my life because it's like, I don't have any friends that are loyal and I just sit there and do nothing and waste away. Queen of Wands energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you are, you're protecting yourself from karmic female energy. This is amazing. I feel like a lot of you are like, I cannot deal with this shit anymore. This don't have to be a female. This is just lesson learners. You're protecting yourself. You're putting your guard up now. This is amazing. I feel like you guys are really starting to understand that, you are the company you keep. And a lot of you guys weren't keeping very good company and wondering why your lives were going a certain way. Let's see what else they want to talk about. That's amazing. All right, let's see. What else? See, I'm not so tough. Damn, that slid. It's like, you're like, I don't really want to be seen as tough, right? Because what is tough? I can lift weights all day and I can have a big ass dog. I can walk fucking 50 dogs and have a big ass Hummer and shit. But that's just exterior shit. That don't mean nothing. It's like, you're going to be tested on shit to show like how strong you are. Revenge. I mean, well, of course, when you level up, this shit comes, right? So, I mean, there's somebody here that obviously is still vengeful. I don't feel like this is just one person. I feel like it's like any time that you level up, divine feminine, divine masculines are all going through the same thing. People are looking at you sideways because you're not getting in trouble no more. They can't feed off your energy anymore. Tell me more. Something you've been manifesting is so close and they know it. So be careful, divine masculine and divine feminine, all right? Because there's people who have been getting readings on you and they know your life is about to change. They thought they weren't going to need you. I said this before. All the people who were coming against you while you were doing your thing, 37 all, these people are going to fucking lose shit first, last, first. How is that, right? Spells get broken and reversed now. People have been doing spell work on you for a long time. Now this shit gets reversed. You start gaining, they start losing. And it's got nothing to do with you. Big girls don't cry. So this could be for you too. I feel like you're around a female or you're connected to a female divine masculine who's just very fucking strong and you're learning from this person. For others of you, there's a female learning from you. But most of the divine feminines woke up before the masculines because we are the nurturers. We provide spiritual strength for the masculines if they allowed themselves to change. Some of these dudes stayed in karmic energy and they went backwards, right? But for the men who did it, and you're connected to a female, whether it's even just your feminine side, that's the side that wakes up first. It don't even have to be a feminine separate from you. It could be your feminine side woke up first, right? Got some straightening out to do. Yeah, it's just about you leaving and having to go and don't feel bad, but it's like, I have to do what's best for me. Don't feel bad about the shit. A big girl now. Or a guy. This, I feel like this is just saying, like, you and divine feminine, you walked away from a lot of shit and people. You had to. This is why something that you've been manifesting is so close, and this is why people want revenge and they know it. Messing with your YouTube studio, we don't even care about that. We already know who that is, right? That person's slowly dying, and we hope when you come back next lifetime, you do shit differently. All right, so let's see. Full grown. Okay, excuse me. Let's see what else we need to know. So somebody that knows, so it's like, this is the thing, mess with my fucking YouTube settings, because I know what's coming for me. I ain't gonna need this channel no more. You know what I mean? Some of us, like, we're manifesting something so big. This shit was just like to keep us busy and to keep us focused while people were trying to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Like, mess with my shit. You just gonna get karma for it. I don't give a fuck, okay? Because I know that this channel, I'm not gonna be here all the time. I'm going to have a life that I came here to live. I'm going to be freaking vacationing and chilling and investing in people. Some of us are heirs to fortunes, and we're being prepped because we're going to be investing in other inventors and people with businesses who deserve to have a shot before. But you were dealing with narcissistic, power-hungry motherfuckers, and now it's like some of us are going to be investors. We're going to have the money to invest. And then there's going to be other people who are coming out of college and shit who deserve to have a shot to have businesses and be CEOs that aren't going to be narcissistic. This is one of my visions and shit, and it just makes sense to me, right? Planetary effects. So some of you may actually think that someone's messing with your YouTube or something like that, but so I don't want to blame everything on spell work all the time, because I know that the way the planets move and different moon cycles and stuff, that it affects a lot of shit energetically. So I don't always like to blame everything on somebody else, okay? Sometimes it's just energy. All right, so that could be what this is saying. But somebody also wants revenge, and they're messing with your YouTube studio settings. But the planetary effects are going in your favor always via candle magic. So listen, whoever's trying to manipulate energy, regardless, you guys are in such trouble. You really are. If you're trying to stop somebody from going where they're going, but you want to be stopped, if you were going that way, you're supposed to be going that way. Some of these people were saying they were guides for people, but they're going the opposite fucking way. Let me find out about this revenge. Tell me about this revenge. This could be somebody who wants revenge on you and your person, divine masculine or divine feminine. This is somebody who doesn't want to see other people together. It's people that just want revenge on anybody who's happy with another person. Tell me more. Big girls don't cry. Be positive. Yeah, look, this is like this could be a family member of your person. I feel like this is like 24 cat. Yeah, there's a lot about money, riches, gold, and royalty songs coming on and walking away. So for some of you divine masculines, this is somebody in your family that you have a soul contract with, and for others of you, people are doing magic on you and your person, on these twins that are together, because they know that they can't, like, I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Uh-oh. So many pretty girls. I feel like somebody doesn't like the fact that you came here to be with your twin, and you came here to have like this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups life, and these other people, they didn't believe it, but they're starting to see it, and they're getting readings, and now they're pissed off because they know they have no shot of coming back into your life because it's just been too much damage has been done. 24 karat magic in the air. Ooh. There's somebody here is about to manifest something really big. It's going to be life-changing here. Can I preach? Tell me more. Spend your money like money ain't shit. Somebody going to have that life. Yeah, look, somebody doesn't like the fact. Somebody's family members feel betrayed. This could be you and your person. I feel like this is like divine beings, family members. Are left like this because they know something you're manifesting. They're trying to like destroy something that cannot be destroyed. All these people will do from this point on, period, is destroy themselves, trying to destroy other people. People have never gotten away with destroying other people. We just never paid attention to it because we didn't really pay attention to energy, cause and effect, and karma. Period. And now we know. All these people who tried to do this to you, they're look, you could be a Leo, or they're happy. Look at this fucking 10 of Cups sun card. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Get out of here with this. Look at this shit. Happiness. Look at this. Somebody don't feel good about this shit, right? Oh well. Get over it. This feels like somebody here, it could be a Leo, whether on one side or the other, a Leo that just doesn't like anybody being happy because they have miserable fucking relationships. I mean, that could be, or this could just be general, that people who don't have healthy relationships don't want to see somebody else. Oh, we don't want to see a lot of things in life, but sometimes we're forced to just sit there and take it and swallow it, okay? So, somebody here has no choice but to accept the fact that somebody came here to live out the destiny that they were supposed to live out, and the more somebody tries to stop you, or people do, they're just going to destroy themselves. Period. Yeah, ancestors had to step in with somebody here, either for a Leo or with a Leo, okay? Specifically here, there's either a Leo that they stepped in for, it could be both, and one that they stepped in who was trying to do some dirty shit, okay? Father, this could be your father, they had to step in, graveyard dirt, or some kind of father figure here. I know there's change. Why do you lock yourself up in me? So you're not locking yourself up. You're not chained to anything anymore. You can walk away from anything at any given time. We have to disattach from people, material things, and emotionally, you almost have to be cold in order to get this life you decided to get. And then this false fucking idea of like, how dare you walk away from family? You're supposed to stay there, even you're supposed to take care of your parents until they're dead. And then they did this, so you did this, and now your kids, it's like, what the fuck is that? Why do we come here? To just sit there and like do for our families, do what they wanted us to do, right? Pay bills, fucking stay on this hamster wheel, and then what? To just sit there and suffer, get sick, and die? What the fuck is that? No, it's like, I'm at least going to experience shit, even if it's loss and pain, at least I can say that I experienced some fucking shit, right? Let me see what's here for these. Ancestors stepped in with somebody's father here, or a father figure, or a father. Tell me more about this graveyard dirt. Somebody trying to hold on to somebody or send an attachment to somebody here through using graveyard dirt. Now this could be the father of your kids. This father, I'm going to actually pull on that, right? But this I'm going to show you guys with the graveyard dirt. And the ancestors had to step in, right? You've got no one to blame for your unhappiness. You got yourself into your own mess. That's a huge part of this journey. Huge. And then once you get past that, it's like we're not used to it because nobody takes accountability. And when you're around family members, especially, who are supposed to be your guardians, but they don't take fucking accountability, but they expect you to take accountability. And this is how this toxic pattern keeps going that needed to stop. Tell me about this father. Tell me about this father here, please. Tell me about this father. Somebody's father could have passed away because they were ingesting graveyard dirt, or some shit could have backfired. Tell me more about this father. Tell me about this father, please. Tell me about this father, please. Father. Look at this shit, Emperor. I mean, it could be an Aries, but something happened here where somebody could have found out, or there's a father that knows about graveyard dirt. Tell me about this, Emperor. That's crazy that came out. Or for some of you, there's a masculine who invested in this, okay? Or ingested. I mean, I almost said ingested to tell you the truth. Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius or an Aries or just a father here who passed away from graveyard dirt and shit backfiring. Now, this person could have been responsible for doing something dirty to somebody else and they took their own poison, because that's been coming out a lot where what these people wanted for somebody else, the grave kind of shit, right? This is giving me like, then I tell you, this gives me like graveyard because of the hoe and stuff, that there's a masculine energy who could have attached themselves to somebody here, because this father could have passed away from graveyard dirt, something backfiring, and now they're attached to somebody else. I feel like there is a passed on father spirit that is attached to somebody who is responsible for their death. Sagittarius, Aries. Tell me more about this, please. Somebody's father could have, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aries, but this is like closing out a cycle. So you closed out a cycle, I feel like, and now these people or this person, whatever this is, can no longer like feed you the shit, right? It's like some of these people were because you walked away. Yeah. It's like some of these people were putting graveyard dirt and coffee and food and then doing fucking necromancy and shit, but somebody did pass away here. It could be the father of a Taurus or a Sagittarius. Put it how it fits. Hold on a second. I want to get some letters for somebody here about this father. The ancestor stepped in somehow, so I feel like the ancestor stepped in where somebody was doing some kind of necromancy on somebody else. Somebody's father could have passed away, or somebody's father of their children, or there's something coming out about a father that passed away because of spell work. Can I get some letters about this father, please? Can I get some letters about this father, please? Whatever you need us to know. Letters for this father. N-E-N. Tell me another one, please. Men. Look at this shit. This is crazy. Look at this. M-E-N. I feel like what this is saying, now this is here too, so it could have been mean, like this father was fucking mean anyway. But I feel like what this is saying is this is that group of men with that Ten of Cups thing, that group, that coven of fucking men. Tell me more. This father could be coming and saying and speaking to me, this passed on father could be saying it was men that were responsible. Look at this. This is that group of men. This is that coven of men that we're talking about that does spell work. And then they get life insurance policies. I'm telling you, Sagittarius is involved here somehow. This is somebody, look, death. This is somebody coming through to talk about their death and how they passed away. There's a father spirit, Sagittarius, possibly. Look at this shit. I'm telling you. There's a father here who's coming through who passed away, and I feel like they're trying to say, like, this shit had something to do with fucking graveyard dirt. Their family could have even been involved in this. This is fucking crazy. This father could be saying, kiss my ass. I know. This is amazing. Hold on a second. I mean, I feel bad, but tell me more. Free ride only. So somebody was trying to get a free ride off the death of a father. That's what this is. It's either a family that was doing this or like a cult, like a coven full of fucking men who do this. Okay? What do you have to lose? Tell me more. Where? Doesn't like you. This is a group of men that don't like somebody. You're probably exposing these punks, right? Where? Where what? Where? Where? Let me see something. Tell me more. Where? Yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to stop somebody from exposing this, okay? Somebody's trying to stop somebody from exposing this. This group of men, look at this group, okay? I want to show somebody how fucking my guides get down here, okay? Of men, right? Who fuck with graveyard dirt. And maybe possibly killed someone's father with this shit, right? Because they wanted a free ride, right? They don't want to work. Free ride only. They don't like you. Oh, well. We don't like you either. Right? At least we're not killing motherfuckers using graveyard dirt. This is fucking so clear. This is blowing my mind right now. This group of men that's being exposed. These closet gay men who are in this cult shit. And they do spell work, and nobody would have ever thought that men were doing it because most people think that it's just women who fuck with spell work, and this is how they've been getting away with this shit for so long. I'm going to pull a demon card, and then I'm going to get out of here. This is like a lot of information. 53. They're not going to like this. Oh, well. This is what I came here to do. And I'm going to do it. Period. Good bones is on, so there could be something coming out about somebody's bones. They could have exhumed this body. What's Good Bones? I never heard of that show. Can you give me one, please? Cell block, female lockup. There could be a female responsible for this shit too, that was involved in this, or a female's exposing it, but they could have tried to get a female locked up for this, but female lockup. My haunted house. I feel like the spirit of this father is haunting somebody's home. Flavaros, yeah. There's a spirit of a passed on father that died from spell work that's actually haunting somebody's home. Bloodshot. Somebody's eyes could be bloodshot because they're not sleeping. They're being haunted. Flavaros. Focus on unlikely allies. People that we may distrust can be honest in certain situations. So you could be this trustworthy person, or somebody could be coming towards you that's actually trustworthy with some information, or they're seeing you like this. Okay, tell me about this, please. Tell me about this. Yeah, there's somebody that's not going to betray you. So you could have somebody that's giving you some kind of information about this. All right, whoever's giving information about this father, this group of men, this could be me, or anybody exposing this shit. Yeah, somebody. I feel like somebody, because I feel like you're apprehensive about trusting people, or it's somebody pulling the wool, right? Illusions and shit. Hold on. Illusions. Yeah, I feel like somebody's, for what they do for work. So this is giving me the energy of like these guys walking around with nice cars and things like that, and they act like they have businesses, and they get all of these fucking things through what? Spell work and killing people. That's what this is. Hold on, let me read that again, because I feel like it's I almost feel like it's the opposite, because this is backwards. So I feel like this is the opposite of what this card is saying, because this came out, the betrayal came out backwards. I feel like they're telling me. So it's like, focus on unlikely allies. People that we may distrust can be honest in certain situations. This could be the opposite, where people you thought you could trust were not honest, right? Illusions about what kind of work they do. There's another shit with like green in the back, like yard work. They could have somebody's bones in a yard. Oh my God. That's why Good Bones could be coming out. Like they could have actually put somebody's bones and buried somebody's bones in a yard or something like that. Or, oh my gosh, I can't. Or this is like Good Bones. This is them disrespecting fucking ancestors because they're digging in graveyards and getting this shit to do spell work. It's just disrespect, straight disrespect. Yeah, for money, look. I'm telling you, the fucking shit's crazy, right? People are looking at this shit from a different perspective now. I feel like people are looking at this group of men differently. People are looking at these people doing spell work and graveyard rituals and stuff and killing people. Exhumation, I just heard. Exhumation, you can't make it the fuck up. I don't know what they're talking about on here, but they're talking about some kind of funeral shit. This is enough. I don't enjoy these messages. I don't enjoy most of the shit that I do, but I realize why I was chosen to do it and why I had the life that I had that was so difficult and painful, because the messages and the shit that I'm exposing is difficult and painful. It's all making sense. So it's going to start making sense for you guys too once you get into your calling. It's not going to be comfortable all the time. You're going to be more comfortable doing it, but it's never going to feel really comfortable, because when you expose the shit, you're reminded of how ugly this world is. And be careful of these spiritual communities saying that evil doesn't exist and that everything's just a mirror of what you are. Yeah, fuck that. I was into that, and it just didn't feel right with me. I'm like, how you going to? I had to experience evil in front of my fucking face to tell these people, please be quiet. You haven't experienced somebody coming at you with a knife. You haven't experienced somebody wanting to put poison or did put poison in your fucking food or physically coming for you when all you did was walk past them. Don't tell me that's not fucking evil, okay? Evil is very rampant on this planet. Not for long, though. We're not going nowhere. That still remains the same, right? I love you guys. T out.